Hello, YouTube. It's Ziggy now back with Sports Cards Daily. Today's July 31st. And on this day in sports, not much is going on. And to be honest, there's so much else going on in the hobby, I'm going to skip that today. So I'm going to get into what's happening. First of all, the NBA is back. And wow, what crazy, wonderful, awesome games last night. I was super excited. I'm disappointed that Zion did not play more. It just kind of drove me crazy. But what we saw from him was great. LeBron has a game winning shot, plays great defense at the end. And I'll tell you, the whole time I'm sitting there thinking about patches. Did anybody else think about this? Like, do you think that we might see Panini with those patches? I mean, I think it's pretty cool with some of those unique names on them. I'm also looking at the masks with the logo man and thinking, come on, you know Panini's going to buy some of those masks with the logo man, and we're going to see logo man masks in the future, right? Right? I mean, that's what I was thinking watching the game last night was patches. Patches, patches. Anyway, tomorrow NHL will drop the puck on the ice, so get ready for that. You can tell I'm a big NHL guy. NFL is in 41 days. Today is a big day in the hobby. We've got sports, it's Friday, and we have two virtual events going on. I'll go over both agendas. 8 o'clock virtual sports card contest will be taken off, and it's going to be a big night with the NT box break. I'm just excited to watch NT box breaks, I'll be honest. The fact they're giving it away and people are going to win, I really am hoping that someone pulls a Jaw or a Zion big RPA. How exciting would that be? I don't even care who wins. It'd be great with somebody I know, but I'm just excited. Hobbypalooza kicks up at 2, and I'll go over that. That's a Bench Clear Media event. Now, what did you miss yesterday? Well, I'm going to hit that real quickly. I'll go over Allure Hockey, which Vegas Finds brought to my attention. How to, and I'll go over this. This is a fantasy football card quest video he put together last night. Basketball break with Big Hit. I'll show that to you all about sports cards. Did a great video on that. And Slab Stocks released their Dinging Corners, which is always a great listen. Again, we'll go over this virtual last night. 3 big topics that I thought were important. StarStock dropped in, represented from Topps, and they had a live Tyus Jones from the Bubble join the show. Also want to remind you guys today, Chronicles Basketball Hobby releases today. There are several other products. I'm a big basketball fan. That's one I've got my eyes on. A lot of rumors around where's retail. Is retail out today? Is it already released? Is it coming out later? So watch for Chronicles to take off. If you're out there and you're in the Walmart and Targets, keep your eyes open for Chronicles Basketball. Well, let's get into the news. So first of all, over at Vegas Fine 777, new channel. I listen to a lot of different channels, and I like bringing interesting information. And this guy brought something to my attention that I was completely unaware of, and that is the new product released by Upper Deck, and it is called Allure Hockey. And I'll be honest, I don't know enough about this to give you a review, but it caught my attention. Currently, this stuff's selling for under $100 per hobby box, with one auto every other box, and it looks like this is very much refractor focused. Again, this is a first-year product from Upper Deck. If hockey has a big, upside in the future, this could be, a first-year product that might make a 5-6 run. It could also be a one-and-done type product. So I don't know enough about it, but it definitely caught my attention. And for this price, I'm probably going to pick a few boxes up for my boys. So take a look. Give me your thoughts. I love your opinions. Just wanted to bring this to your attention. Next was Fantasy Football Card Quest last night. Dropped 2 videos. One, first of all, I really enjoy this guy's channel. He's new to sports cards. He has a long fantasy football background, and he's really trying to merge the two. And first of all, I have to commend this guy's effort and the energy he puts into what he's researching. If you watch this video, I like seeing, like I've always said before, I like to see how people use different products. He was showing Beckett Marketplace. Confession, I've never used Beckett Marketplace. So I learned something last night watching that. And he was also showing StarStock. I really wish this guy was more into basketball because that's my favorite. But I like his energy. I like what he's putting together. I think there's some valuable tips. Football's going to be interesting this year. So check out his channel, give him a sub, and tell him Ziggy sent you. Then last night, I also caught All About Sports Card. Does their top breaks, top 10 breaks, and this one was great. They had a top 10, and I don't want to ruin it for you, but there is a big Zion pull at the end. It is not the one-of-one logo man, or else I would probably say 500,000+ there. But it is a huge card. I'd love to get your comments, and I will say too, what I really liked about this is I saw the energy and emotion of the breaker. The guy's hand was shaking, he was screaming. I love that passion, man. That's what makes the hobby so exciting to me. Next from yesterday that I recommend taking a look at, and that would be Slab Stocks Dinging Corners. These guys put out quality content. I'm really excited about Slab Stocks. Been following them for a long time. Like I said, I like their baseball and basketball updates. I'm still learning about baseball, and I'll say it's probably my second sport, or maybe third sport as far as strength. But learning in the sense that I'm hesitant about which products to go after, which players and so forth this year with the way things are. So I love listening to Ding and Quarters, and they give you some great tips. So big fan, check those guys out. Now let's turn our attention to the virtual last night. I will say again, second night of the virtual. This is a free event. I commend Sports Card Investor and his team for putting this together. You can tell a lot of effort goes into putting this stuff together. I also want to thank all those wonderful people who shared content with us last night. There were several dealers. I'm going to focus on special guests that I saw value in. Topps was on the show, a great representative. She spoke about what's going on in Topps. She spoke about print runs. In fact, some good questions came. Jeff asked about print runs. She had a pretty good answer. She talked about some of the popularity with Project 2020, some of the products they're releasing. She made a nice comment about she wished she could have, or I would say wish, but she said they think they could put out some creative Topps now from the bubble cards. And I would say I'd have to agree with that. I think Panini's kind of dropped the ball on that. And as I've always said, I would love to see all the manufacturers competing across all the product lines. So I'm a big fan of what I heard from Topps last night. So check it out. Tell me what you think. They also had the CEO back from StarStock. Again, I'm a big fan of StarStock. I've been showing StarStock videos, been using the product myself. I like it. I do find it interesting they had StarStock the night after StockX, and I know to a lot of people the two look a lot alike. I honestly have not played with StockX as much, but what I like about StarStock is that it's very focused at just rookie cards in the hobby. They're not doing anything else. They're not doing cards in general. They're not doing sneakers or t-shirts. They're just doing those rookie cards, and I like that focused attention. And I can say I've also been very impressed with the responsiveness. I know these guys, remember, these guys are processing cards as fast as they can. They're doing it for free. They're not charging you to do it, where other guys have, submission fees. So be patient out there. I know I'm being patient. I'm waiting for a bunch of cards to be processed. But again, give StarStock a shot. I'm pretty excited about these guys, and tell me what you think. I thought it was really cool they had Tyus Jones from the bubble last night. Now, I know I was watching the chat, and there were some issues. It looked like this could have been recorded because there were some audio issues during this. Personally, I don't care if it was recorded. There were people, upset about that. I thought it was great that you have an athlete, again, participating in an event like this. And I like the questions Jeff asked him about, his collecting, what's going on in the bubble, his thoughts. It was a fun portion. So maybe you have a Tyus Jones fan out there. I think this is a pretty cool clip to take a look at. I recommend it. And I'm excited about what's coming up tonight on the 31st. So let's go ahead and take a look at that agenda for this evening. So Friday, I also want to remind everybody, you have to go to their enter for each break each day. If you don't have the links, you can find them from the virtual off of Sports Card Investor's website. But please remember to register each day for the breaks. Tonight, they have this members only from 7 to 7:45. That'll be pretty neat for members. I think you can still join. Again, I'm not pushing the product, and I do not get paid for selling Sports Card Investor. I'm not an affiliate as either. 8 o'clock, they kick off with eBay. Now, this, to me, I'm super excited to see. Okay? We all talk about eBay. eBay, whether you like them or not, they are kind of like the soul of what makes sport card. Maybe soul's the wrong word, but they are the blood that keeps the sports card industry going, right? Comps are from eBay. They're still the dominant platform, so it's great to see that. eBay, they recognize they do a lot of sports card business, so super excited from that to see that tonight. They also have Tim from CMOC tonight, the CEO from that. That'll be very interesting. They have several dealers, as you can see, D's Cards and Incredible Collectibles. I'm also excited to see Leighton Sports Cards. Leighton was one of the first breakers I used to break with my boys many, many, many years ago. What is super exciting tonight is that they're going to be breaking a box of NT basketball. And, I guess, I don't know if there's 30 people who get selected and make it a team, but can you imagine getting something big? I really just want something huge to be pulled. I love to see big cards. I think it'd be awesome. Could you just imagine this? If you got a free, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100, $500,000 card out of it. What if the one of one logo man gets pulled out of this box tomorrow night? Yeah, just take a moment and think about that. That would be just so epic. Okay, so 9:50, they have happy hour, eBay, and I believe that's a pitcher, Pat Neshek. So check that out as well, and then more on Saturday and Sunday. Now, at the same time tomorrow, we've got Hobbypalooza, right? I am a huge fan of the hobby, and I think, it's all about bringing you guys the best content. I'll let you guys decide what you're going to watch and where you're going to spend your time. What's great is all these channels, everything on both the virtual and here will be recorded, and you come back and watch as you want. So Bench Clear kicks up at 2 o'clock. I'll be honest, I'll still be in the office that time, so I'll probably catch that a little late. I'm going to try to listen in to Panini at 3 o'clock and Tops at 4. I'm interested. It's actually the same two people who participated in the virtual are now showing up at Bench Clear. So it's just, I'm interested to see how they, what they're, if there's a difference in, comments, questions, what goes on here. I mean, they have them both listed here for an hour, so I'm also interested to see how they're going to fill that hour. I would love to ask Panini why the hell they're not doing suggested retail pricing anymore. Okay, and if anybody gets a chance to that, honestly, guys, they were on record only a few months ago on Christina's Corner saying that they want to provide suggested retail price, and they have been hosing the collector since. They have not released a single product since then at suggested retail price. All of them have been released at market. Shame, Panini. Shame. Shame. And again, this goes back to my comment about the monopolies. I love basketball. I don't have a choice. Okay? Tops. Look, I know you guys have had some challenges, but I commend you for taking the option and doing the print on demands, the 206 cards, the T206 cards, Tops now. Panini, here's an idea, Panini. Why don't you print Prism next year, print on demand? Let us pre-order how many boxes, cases, blasters we want, and let us decide the print run. Huh? Because Tops did that. You know they're not going to do that. And it's concerning me. So again, I hope you guys can participate. I hope that, again, this is not I don't want to grill these guys. I'm not trying to troll these guys, but we need answers in the hobby. I'll leave it at that. Okay, I'm going on my rant too long. Other guys to check out, you'll have Up North Collectors, Triple Crown 20, those back pages, Maiko, Card Cutter, and then Late Night Jeopardy at 10 o'clock with the team. So I'll probably pop around and then maybe catch the 10 o'clock. I'll be honest, most of my attention is probably be at the virtual. I can always come back and check these guys out. I'll probably listen in a couple dual streams. There's also basketball going on, man. It's going to be really, really hard this weekend just to, keep my attention. So it will be fun. If you like sports cards, man, what a weekend we've got ahead of us. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick update, a little bit longer than normal. I'm, again, dropping the content provider of the day just for this, going through the virtual and Hobbypalooza. Those will be back on Monday. Listen, if you have any content that you'd like for me to be covering, if you're dropping videos and interviews and stuff, and what I mean by this is stuff that others can learn from, let me know. I really love seeing people who are educating the audience, dropping new information, showing new tools, and collaborating. So keep it up. Thank you very much for watching. If you have not already, please subscribe. I love comments. Leave your comments below, and I hope to see you back tomorrow. Have a great day.